Alrighty guys, welcome back. We're going to play some 2 Point Hospital today, so let's jump in and see what it's all about.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Alright then. So it still brings the same old bullfrog humour. Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Thank you. This is Hogspot, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. Okay. Hogspot. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. Look at all my friends who have played this level. Ba-doo-doo-doo. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? I suppose. Looking around the hospital. First things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse button and drag. Move the cursor to the edge of the screen or use the WASD keys. You can also zoom with middle mouse wheel and rotate and pitch with the middle mouse button. Okay. Pretty basic. Probably just use the WASD keys. The first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance because that makes sense. So we go into items, reception. Right, how do I rotate? Okay, well, left mouse button. Okay, so we want this pretty much centered somewhere about there. We'll probably do as fine. Great, we'll need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. Click the hire button and select assistants to do all job applicants. And click on the hire button. So you're pretty good. You're expensive. You're actually cheaper than him. Now do. Great, before we officially open we'll need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. To build a room, click on the rooms button and pick one from the list. With a room selected, drag out a floor plan of the appropriate size and place the required items in the room. Okay. GP's office. Right. Minimum size 3x3. Okay. Probably want this like there. That gives you enough tiles to walk around there quite nicely. Can we cancel this? Just do a 4x4. Let's have you coming in this side, I think. So a window there. We'll probably have you sat around there. Stick with filing cabinet in the corner. Then you want an extinguisher by the door. Let's have a plant as well. It's a very big empty room at the minute, but we haven't unlocked anything useful, so just get a few more windows.
You are listening to Harrison Wolf.
Okay, that's fine.
Radio.
It's going to cost us quite a bit.
Listening to Harrison Wolf, the lone voice of reason, ready to spread some.
Excellent. Now we'll need a doctor to run the GP's office. Hi, one now.
So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Increase diagnosis skills. Probably just want this one because diagnosis skills are what we're going to need. You're already annoyed. Why? Good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After we register at reception, they'll be sent for GP for diagnosis. Okay. Okay. Which one was pitch? I couldn't get pitch to work. Oh, you can only pitch up. That's as far down as you can go. Okay. So I want some benches over here, I think. Although, I'll tell you what. Can we get them? If I stick them together, are they going to complain about it? That's sort of what I want. We've been I don't like where that window is. Can we... There we go. We've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list in the bottom right. Looks like we will need to be at a pharmacy to treat the patient. Pharmacy required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medicine is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. If the patient is seeking treatment, we will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It will cost 7,600 to build. What would you like to do? Get the patient to wait. Okay. Now a pharmacy is probably going to be pretty standard. How big do these need to be? Pretty small. I could fit one there quite nicely. And then maybe have some toilets on the back end of this. Because you're going to want the pharmacy as soon as you've been diagnosed, so... I don't think you like need anything in here. So let's just get like a plant and that'll do. Fix invalid items. Oh, the door can't be there? There. No. How do I... Okay, well, the easy fix. Just move that forward a bit. And there we are. Okay, so I was building a reception room over here, I think. Reception area. I hit too many buttons. Oh, I need a nurse. Can we pause? Nurse.
Have a snack. We'll be right back.
Let's go for you. Okay. So that's that little area sorted. Let's get a couple just right outside. Got a leaflet stand as well. That's all good. Okay. We can't actually build a toilet yet. Patient cured. Well done, yo. We've cured our first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand our hospital. Okay, I'm just going to turn all this down just a touch. And the DJ was a bit loud before. But we sort of just want everything in the background a little more. Okay, I don't know what that guy said at the bottom, but he said something. Okay, Genesis and maintenance. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, that's what I was actually going to go and put over here. And then we need a janitor. One that can do ghosts is probably useful. You're pretty good. Janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance level falls below 50%. You can also request that a janitor repair it immediately through the items option. Okay. Staff lists. Use the staff list to quickly find people based on their job ability and qualifications. See what each person is currently doing and keep an eye on their happiness and energy. Click on someone in the list to jump to that person in the hospital. Use the job filters to view each staff type separately. Click on the arrows by each column heading to sort the list based on that column. Use the pay review button to review salaries and pay satisfaction for each staff member. Use the job assignment button to control which jobs each person is allowed to do. Staff job assignment. See which staff members are qualified to carry out each job type in the hospital and control who is allowed to do each job. For example, if you only want your best staff working in a GP's office, you can disable that job for junior staff. By default, each staff member is allowed to do every job as long as they are qualified for it. Okay, at the moment that makes sense, but when we get a few more people, we'll be done. Oh, I think that was just like build a reception area, and we've basically already done it. If you want to pick up an item, hover over it, then click and hold left mouse. But yeah, we've done that already. What have we got over here? Item controls. Yep. Hospital reputation. Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. Okay. I guess we should just keep going. Okay, I keep on pressing like 1, 2, 3, 4 to speed up the game, but I don't think that is the buttons. Okay, staff room unlocked. And that's what we need to build next. So, probably in this corner. Let's include the window by default.
Patients should wash their hands at all times.
Can that not fit there? It can. Drinks machine. Sex machine. Bin. Extinguisher. Plant. Do you not have like TVs or anything? No, we haven't unlocked a TV yet. Okay, that'll do for now. Staff will head to a staff room when they're on a break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. Place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break, or in a workroom to make them work there. Pick up a member of staff, hover over them, and hold the left mouse button. Okay. Can I build... I just want to build like a bathroom here. Jolly work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but can lead to littering if there's no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if you don't have access to any toilets. Might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all these by restocking, sweeping up ware, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets. Okay. Now hopefully these fit here quite nicely. Can we get a double door on this? No, apparently not. Okay, I think these are unisex as well, which is going to be useful. Okay.
No sleeping in the corridors.
I can't really fit that there, so that's fine. That's basically what I wanted. And then it creates a corridor then. I don't like how the doors permanently open on it. I also don't like these windows anymore. Further diagnosis. We're hearing reports of some illnesses, some new illnesses in town, but these might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they'll send a patient for further diagnosis. Okay. Can we just
exploring past
delete
lives?
these?
I've tried hypnotizing myself with pendulums and pocket watches.
Yeah.
But I find listening
Hospital
to my
level,
own
something
voice works
improving.
best. I say one thing, and then another thing. And I say one thing, and then another thing.
Increase hospital level by expanding the hospital with more rooms and staff. Okay.
Hypnotized too.
That's doable. General diagnosis. I think we need one of these. They have to be pretty big apparently. Okay, center that. I'm not sure what you need in this room. Let's get another extinguisher. A plant in the corner. That'll do. Hospital level is increased. Keep expanding and to attract more patients and staff. Okay. I'm guessing we need to hire someone for that. What do we need? A nurse. Okay. So, nurse. You're cheaper. Okay. So we have a nice little reception area. Waiting around there. We've got toilets in. We seem to be doing fine there. So we just need to actually cure someone, which we seem to be doing now. There we go. A ward or what? Okay, we've got a few messages. New illnesses. Clamp discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Okay. Doctors have discovered a new illness. Misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to nihilistic semicolon. Okay. So we are going to need the ward eventually. Newsflash. There's peculiar new illness in town. Light-headedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. Okay. Okay, so
Some patients should be ashamed of their condition. You know who you are.
that's great. The bin over there, some extinguisher. Plant in the corner.
Looks like the
There we
healthcare
are.
branch of the holistics company.
Okay,
known
so we
as
need
Hemp
another
is in trouble
doctor.
again. Apparently, Elixir, their latest product which claims to cure all ills, is in fact nothing but pine-scented prune juice. Well,
Man.
I guess it should cure one ill at least.
Something like that is pretty good size. The wall door is a double. Okay. So I think we only need like one changing thing. Something like that. And then we need beds. Oh, they're all invalid. Apparently. We got another bed over here.
Patients found violating hospital
Okay.
policy will be asked to stop.
Let's get a plant. Don't think we need an extinguisher, but we'll get one anyway. Okay, that's that done. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Multiple beds to deal with more than one patient at a time. Can also adjust the number of nurses that work there. Okay. So we do need a good nurse. Ward management. It's probably pretty good. The completing objectives and challenges are organisation earns Qdosh. You can use this to unlock items in hospital, check the items list to see what you can afford. Okay. Right. So we have light-headedness that we need to do something with. So that'll be this room, I take it. Okay. So the console, probably gonna need an extinguisher in there. Have a nice plant in there as well. Could probably do some benches around the place. And some more bins. Just general extinguishers around the place. Oh, is this like a beauty meter? It is. That's cool. You got a pun in there, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. That's doing something. So why are you annoyed then, Gel? What have I done wrong? What's the speed up button? There isn't no one. Oh, we've also got new illnesses. So we learned about Qdosh, yep. New illness, bogwarts, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy. With witchcraft. We'll send the patient. Oh, you don't like the rooms in the middle of a thing. Yeah, but what you gotta realise is that this is how a lot of pharmacies, a lot of doctors' offices are. Or hospitals, or whatever you want to call it. Infirmary. So what you'll have is you'll probably have two sets of reception seating areas. I don't know why this song's really loud. And then you just have corridors that lead to more.
You're listening to Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. I went to the
Or at least this is how
Park
mine
Vegas
basically
recently.
is.
I was
Although it doesn't have a
impressed by
ward in
how
it, so you know.
experimental the acts were,
But then you have
till
like
I
two
realized
corridors
it was
leading
facing
around,
the wrong
and
way
then
and
you'd
just
have another
looking
room
at the
behind
blank
here, and then a
wall.
corridor leading around back. This is how mine's always basically been. We have no one to work this, do we? That's the problem here. Doctor required. I don't know why he's going into the ward. Because he needs to be in here, right? I don't know. The cure rate's 100%, which is good. We have no additional rooms that we need. We got the second GP's office. We might just need to hire a rotation doctor.
Cured patients should leave the hospital before they catch something else.
Hospital levels increased. Good stuff. Very bad with the drone challenges. Which ones were the drone challenges? Oh, where you have to like chase the drone and follow the path. Yeah, that can be a bit annoying. We're just not curing anyone. Because people are going into a ward. Have I done something in this? You need to 3-star all of them. Yeah, it's probably never going to happen for my finger. Looks like we might need another changing room here. Okay, he's being cured now. He's actually gone to the deluxe thing. The fact that you're complaining about a fire worries me that there's probably a fire here, but it doesn't seem like there is. Terror are only objectives. Are you not being cured? Treatment failed. Chance of success was 91%. Oh. Why? Discovered light-headedness. Okay. Apparently we hadn't discovered it. So that's why we couldn't treat people for it, even though we already had the deluxe machine. So you grumpy because you weren't treated? Yeah. Hedgerow sweetener. Yeah, so we probably made these like one too long, really, but you know. Oh, someone died! Or is he dead? Yeah, he's dying. He's dead. Okay. Just as Pop was saying good news. Oh dear, a patient appears to have returned from the dead. We'll need a janitor with ghost capture qualification. Well, it's a good thing we have that.
Plants need water.
What are you complaining about? I'm sure he's complaining he needs a toilet. Do staff need their own toilets? Or... I don't know. Okay, the janitor captured Bellapong. Which is always good. There's a lot of sirens going past and it's really annoying today. Okay. Patient death, sad news, patients die, blah 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 blah. There's also a chance the patient will return and hunt the hospital and then ghost. Okay, so we need to call one more patient. You can select who uses what toilets. How? You can use male, female, staff, patients. They just want everyone to use it. It's in a good place for everyone to use it. Staff will go on a break when energy is low. Okay, staff promotion. Promotion. Student nurse, junior nurse. Sure. So you happy you've been promoted? You are. Oh, you're ready for training now. I don't know how to train you. Oh, I think we did it. Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded 1-star rating. That's 1 out of possible 3. Retrieve your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise for further esteem and trinkets, or we can go to other places. So we've unlocked some new places and a new poster.